Finney-Smith to inbound. Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
We revisit the game. There was a moment with Luka, and he told us prior to the game, he said, I won't compare myself to LeBron, but he was the man I watched. So can you describe that just brief exchange with him and how good he was tonight?
I mean, you never know who you can inspire, you know, along your path, and you hope that you can inspire the next generation. And for me, by me playing the game the right way, always getting my teammates involved and playing for the purity of the game, I was able to inspire a kid that wasn't even in America. And that's pretty special. And obviously we see what he's capable of doing. His ability to make plays not only for himself, for his teammates, to rebound and just play for the pure love of the game. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
It's amazing. He's an amazing player. He can find his teammates. He can create his own shot. High IQ player. You know, I'm not surprised at all. I went to Andorra. He played against my brother 2 years ago, and I saw him, you know, up close, and I knew he was special. You know, since the day I saw him. He's a big part of this team. Sky's the limit for him. He's going to keep getting better, and you're going to hear about Luka Doncic, you know, in the future a lot.
You just got to watch him play, and you can kind of answer that for yourself. He's dynamic inside, you know, the paint, outside, you know, playmaking. Seems like he's never rushing, and you know, the numbers look great, but I think we got to have put that together over the first, you know, his first 3 years, and been that consistent. It's pretty remarkable. So Scott's going to be around for a very long time, and he just looks comfortable, you know, at this level, and that's half the battle right there.
Oh, it's amazing. We talk about him all the time. I said it last time we played here. He's my favorite player to watch almost. I'm not talking just rookie. You know, first of all, he plays with a great joy. I love that. I love guys. He's ferocious, yet he has a joy about him when he plays, and I think that spills over to the team. And he's just so advanced, you know, in the way he plays. It's not just his scoring, it's his passing. It's everything. And so the sky's the limit for him, you know.
He's a good player. I mean, you know, he's a typical European, which is comes in and has a, you know, a certain handle and a certain savvy about him. Plays above his age, you know. He doesn't play like a 19 or 20-year-old. So you can tell he's been playing against some high-level competition. I think the spacing in the NBA affords him some more space that he did than he had overseas. So, you know, I'm just impressed. You know, I want to keep doing this thing. Obviously, not going against us and playing particularly well, but you know, did a good job of managing the game for them tonight.
All-star level, he's playing great ball. You know, it's definitely for a 19-year-old. I mean, average 26 and 5. There's definitely numbers you can look at and, you know, consider him for the All-Star selection. But so many great players out there in his position, you know, and so you never know. But just his poise for the game. His step-back three is patented now. That's what he wants to get to most of the time. You know, he's big and strong, can pass, can play in the pick and roll. I mean, you played in Europe last season. The rest of the rookie class played in college, you know what I'm saying? So he in the second best league in the world, learning how to play the game. He didn't have to go to class, study hard, none of that extra stuff the rest of the guys had to go through. He was just focusing on his game probably since he was 14 years old. So that's an advantage for him. And you can tell that he's not shy, he's not afraid of the moment, and he's gonna be a force.
I'm impressed. You know, I saw him in the championship game in Serbia this summer. You know, he does a lot of things. He creates space, hits tough shots. The one thing that impressed me most was his vision. You know, I saw it obviously watching, but to be able to be a part of it and kind of see what he was looking at was very impressive with the reads he's making at 19. Because I know last year that I didn't have half the reads he has now. You know, so his poise and his calm and demeanor is definitely impressive.
Yeah, he got it. He gonna be a problem. He already a problem, but you know he gonna be really good for a long time. You know, you kind of had the questions of like, oh, can he do that in the NBA like he's doing in the EuroLeague? He can, and you know he's exciting to watch. So you know he'll be good for a long time. He's kind of lifted that franchise. You know I don't even think they're really expecting to be good this year.
and now they're right there. So, you know, he's going to be good for a long time.
Good score to basketball in a variety of ways. You know, he shoot the ball very well, shoot it from range, pass. He's going to be a great player.
He's phenomenal. His size, his court vision, his ability to score, his kind of everything. You know, he's a really good basketball player. He played in really kind of one really good system in Europe, and now he's in really good system here. So I'm happy for him. He's young. He needs to learn a couple things, but he's going to be good.
Rookie of the year. But rookie of the year, definitely. He's probably the front runner. Trey's been playing really well too, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know, both of them great players and they will be for a long time.
Luka, he's young, and he has so much talent. He's so raw. What I was impressed about more so than anything was his ability. You see all the highlights of him scoring the ball, but his ability to pass the ball and the way he sees the floor, and how he gets the ball to his teammates across the floor. You know, it's, quote me right when I say this, it's LeBron James-like from the standpoint of how he's able to rope that pass, you know, to shooters, you know, in corners, getting blitzed. It's not many guys that can do that and put the ball right there, and he does an amazing job of it. So I was impressed by that.
Luka. For sure.
What? Yeah. I mean, why was
the same reason as last year?
The same reason.
He's playing better. Like his team's winning more games. He's playing. Trae Young's a killer. Trae Young's gonna be same as Donovan, but it's just overall. I think Luka's got down. I think the team's just playing a little better.
Oh my God!
And he's just doing a little bit more.
He's a great player. Obviously, it's a tough matchup. Very skilled. He'll be able to do what he's doing as a rookie. So, it'll be a fun matchup.
He's unbelievable. You can tell he's just experienced in terms of playing high-level basketball, and the guy just always is at his own pace. And so I'm sure you had heard all the doubters and people talking about his game who really didn't know much about him, and he's made himself known for sure. So it's fun to watch in terms of the future of the league. The talented guys all across the board, him being one of them.
He's good young talent. You know, really good young talent. Kind of versatile, can do a lot. You know, he's a confident young guy, and that's what you want to see in your young players.
He's just a big body guard. He can score, but he can also see over some of those traps and make great passes and great reads out of there. So, you know, I say it all the time. He's playing like a multi-year veteran and not like a 19-year-old rookie.
Are you at the point now where, like, the 19-year-old stuff you don't even think about with him anymore?
Yeah, I mean, he's a player. And, you know, he's a player, wants to win. You know, he saw it at the end. He wants the ball in his hands in big situations, and he drove and he got fouled. So he's a big-time playmaker and player and shooter, and he's just a good all-around player for us.
I compare players because, I mean, one person's success doesn't mean another's failure, but I think they're both playing great. Luka's been unbelievable. I think he's added a jolt to the city, and if this is, you know, Dirk's final go-round, then you have guys like Luka and KP coming in where it makes it a softer transition for sure.
He's not a rookie. he's very talented. Like I always tell people, he's been through real situations on the basketball court for years, so playing in the NBA is nothing, like this isn't new to him. I mean, other than probably seeing guys like LeBron and Kevin Durant. He hasn't played against guys like that, but he's seen a lot at a young age, so he's coming in like a seasoned vet. He's very special.
Great, man. You know, it's just great poise. You can tell he's been playing against grown men for a long time. The way he is so patient with the ball, and his body control. You know, and can score from 3 different levels. So he's a handful. It's impressive.
Luka's good, man. You know, I've known Luka for a long time. We used to train together when we were when he was a young boy. Yeah. So yeah, he used to train in Santa Barbara. He was young though, so I had no idea that he would just grow and be as good as he is right now. And he's just a hell of a competitor and just doing his thing. So it's crazy how fast things happen in this league. You know, I mean, it seemed like yesterday, you know, he was just a little boy just going to P3 and just training. And his mom there, like, taking him to practice. And now he's, you know, a star in the league already.
Something just told me when he threw it up in there, I was like, you know, that shit going in. I just remember my rookie year when, you know, it got to the point where, like, every time I was in one of those situations, it was like, this supposed to happen. I was just making those kind of shots, and, you know, I feel like he's been having a lot of moments, you know, so far this season. So as soon as I seen him flip the ball up in the air, I was just like, we're gonna make this. We're gonna have to go win it in overtime. So he's a really, really, really good player, you know, not just for a rookie.